What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and I know the background looks very different. My wife and I, we are in the process of moving, so for the next few videos as we're preparing to move, and maybe by the time that some of these videos that you see, we are already moved into our new place, you will be seeing nothing in the background until I have my new place. We are here to discuss the film Casablanca. This movie came out in 1942. It was directed by Michael Curtiz, and it stars Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. This is a film essentially about this man named Rick who lives in Casablanca, and one day his old flame, played by Ingrid Bergman, Ilsa, shows up with her husband Victor Laszlo, who is a notorious rebel to the German Nazi regime. Rick is their ticket out of the country to a safer and freer place. This is a film that is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I wanted to talk about this movie because I watched it just the other day again, and this movie holds up so much. This movie came out in 1942. That's almost 80 years ago. And yet this movie still resonates with so many different people because we all want to be free. We all want to be able to make the right decisions in life because this movie is essentially about the choices you make. Casablanca symbolizes a place that is almost like a prison for the people in this film. The characters, they don't want to be in Casablanca. It's like if you're in Casablanca, you're stuck, essentially. You can't move. You can't go anywhere. And that's the thing that I love about this film is that this character, Rick, that we first meet at the beginning of the movie, he's very mysterious. We know he doesn't stick his neck out for anybody and he tries to stay neutral, but he has a hard time because he's being swayed left and right by the good and bad things that are happening that are involving Casablanca and himself. And Ilsa, when she comes along, she plays an important and crucial role into changing the entire effect on the character of Rick, because we start to see him more vulnerable, whereas before he almost seemed like an unblemished, perfect specimen. Then when she comes, you could kind of start to see the cracks within Rick's facade. And that's the thing that I think stands up the most, is the acting in this film is portrayed so beautifully. The chemistry between Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart is so palpable that you almost believe that this actually happened. And this movie has iconic lines, everything ranging from, "Here's looking at you, kid," to "This is going to be the start of a beautiful friendship," to "I don't stick my neck out for anybody." And this movie has really become universally loved and acclaimed because of the fact that this movie symbolizes so much of what we feel as humans we need to discover in life. And I absolutely love this film. I don't really want to call this necessarily a review on this movie. It's more of kind of a discussion about why this movie means so much to me and why I love it. But I am probably going to title this as a review for Casablanca. I don't have any negatives about this film because this is, again, one of my all-time favorite movies. And it's one of those movies that to me just resonates with any type of culture in any period of time, because we all face adversity, especially now being quarantined and having to make certain choices to help other people around us be healthy and be safe. So we can really resonate with this movie on that level. Yes, this movie does have some romance. This movie does have some espionage in certain elements, but this is not a romance espionage film. This is almost a noir film in the way that it's being able to craft a eccentric story in such a simple concept. This is why this movie is just absolutely incredible. It's beautiful, it's breathtaking. The cinematography, the set design is absolutely amazing. This film won Best Picture with great reason. This is a film that is astounding. It's amazing. And if you have not watched Casablanca and you've heard it's one of the best films of all time, I promise you that it is one of the best films of all time, and you will thoroughly enjoy the viewing experience of Casablanca. And I envy you because I wish I could go back and watch this movie for the first time and have a fresh set of eyes. But the great thing about this movie is you can watch this movie dozens upon hundreds of times and get something new out of the experience. I love Casablanca. This is a film I think everyone should watch. And I think it's a movie during quarantine that you can really just have a ball with and just really love it for what it is. And it tells a story that truly resonates with any time period throughout all of history. And even if you're going through a certain trial of having to make a certain decision over another decision, this movie can give you some peace of mind on how to kind of break out of that spiritual prison in a way and become a more freeing and more individual person. Casablanca, go and check it out. This is a movie that is absolutely incredible, and it is one of the greatest films of all time. Anyway, guys, what do you think of Casablanca? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And as always, I'll see you guys on my next video. Stay healthy.